And how do you... Using computer audio?
Yes, audio on this. Just shush. I know how to use it.
Oh, my bad. Is the 8 like that? Like, but a big one?
No. Okay.
Yep, done. What I need was going. Why are we the first people on this?
They can see all of you, okay?
They can't.
You can't. You have to wait till they...
Well, then can you leave the meeting and then join back? Why does your camera look so bad? What the hell is that?
When... There you go. I think Sienna.
No, what's that?
They've got to get you. They've got to see you.
So someone's already on. Hey, Betty.
Hello.
How you going?
Good.
Looks like we're the first ones on.
Mm-hmm.
You have to wait.
What's been happening?
Nothing much. Pretty boring because I haven't been obviously sport, but been training my backyard. So yeah.
That's all right. That's good.
When's everyone getting on?
Hey, bud.
Hey, got a bit of a beard there going.
Isolation, buddy.
Yeah, I didn't recognise you there.
Yeah, no. Starting to get itchy, but it's all right.
At least it's still black.
No, it's all whitey. Look.
Oh, yeah, there's a bit of white, yeah.
What's going on?
See. Nothing much, mate. Just the same thing.
Starting next week or what?
Well, it sounds like next week the government's going to make an announcement. So it sounds like it's going to be within 2 to 5 weeks. We'll be, in the next month we're going to be starting.
Yeah.
So
Beautiful.
it's just going to be a short. Obviously, the season. I don't know. Look, I'm only guessing it. Maybe we might only play each other once.
Yep.
So I don't know. Whatever it is, it's going to be basically like a sprint, not a normal season.
Yep.
So probably after Greg, because Greg knows a bit more than me, but basically, from this point on, everyone's got to start getting ready. So as soon as that green light goes and we can start training.
Absolutely, yeah.
Really think about it. We haven't missed out on that many games.
Yeah. What round would it be now?
It'd be like round 2.
No,
like
I think
round 2 or 3.
Yeah, we probably missed the first couple, but we would have missed all the.
And what's the date?
I don't even know.
It's
the
3rd
3rd.
of May.
Yeah. So we would have missed all the Altona City Cup. We will probably, we've missed about at least 7-8 games.
Yeah, but that's Altona is like it doesn't count as like season.
Yeah, I know,
games, so
but the team would have been in a much better shape. So we're not going to have virtually very little pre-season.
Yeah.
But I've sort of been thinking about that. So that I will definitely, I'm going to throw out the rule book and we're just going to do we're just basically going to do warm up, then straight into a passing drill and then straight into a game. And that's going to be basically training every night. Game, just to try and get that game feel back quickly as possible. So so that's pretty much it.
Yeah, no, we've been doing a bit of training with Betty, being out of the park and kicking the ball and doing some drills.
That's it. And looking forward to getting back.
Absolutely.
Getting out of, yeah. Yeah, it's nothing. You can train on your own as much as you like, but
Yeah.
You know, it can't replace actually playing. It's very hard.
No. You're right there.
And everything else as well, all good?
Yeah, all good, mate. Yeah, all good. Yeah, just, you know, homeschool and all that and bits and pieces. What we do, go for walks and do a bit of sport. Yep. What do you do?
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's it.
Morning, all.
Hey.
Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, yourself. Got a bit of a beard happening, mate.
Yeah.
No, you don't. You
Hi,
just.
Diana. Hi, Brooke.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi, Andrew.
Hi.
I see it.
No, so
But I'm drinking that.
Well, this is working okay so far.
Yeah.
I dressed up for the occasion. You know, just getting to game mode.
And you've got a haircut too.
What are you doing?
Deanna, your nails look out of control, mate. What happened?
Yeah, I don't know.
So am I, look. Hey, and you still haven't stretched my legs. I'm still waiting for that.
You still haven't fulfilled your promise from the grand final.
I'm waiting, Sam. I'm waiting.
You're going to be waxed all the way. What was it, his legs?
Yeah.
You promised your legs would get waxed.
The words.
Sam, I'm waiting. The girls have been talking about it since September. They've done nothing. It's not my fault. I'm ready. I'm ready. Hi,
You're
Manny.
the one who has to come.
Hi.
Hey, Sophie.
Andrew. Hey, Brooke.
Hello. Hi.
Hey, Maddie.
Hi.
How you going?
Good, how are you?
Let's put it on landscape. The difference, you just swipe. I don't know. Who else?
Are you getting everyone? Like,
Yeah.
what do you do? Side swipe or?
No, it's because we're not on a computer, so you just have to swipe.
Got it.
More people coming on. There's Pete.
It's Peter.
Mom, come here.
Hello.
Hi.
George, what's going on with that beard, man?
Hey, you like it?
I love it. Quarantine.
Hey, Georgie.
Hi.
Hey, you shaved your head today.
Yeah.
Mom,
Good.
come here. What? I am in, but you have to be here with me in the Hi. Wait.
It doesn't.
Okay.
See, it just does that, but that's annoying. Wait. This is falling off.
Wait, can you click on other things or?
Anything.
Stop clicking.
What's going on, Georgie?
Nothing much. I was just watching TV before.
Hey, there's Joe.
Hi.
That's Alyssa.
Okay.
I recognise Olivia.
Hello.
My video thing.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, hello, Sam. Good morning, mate. How you going?
Good. You
Taking
going
the
for a
dog for a
walk?
walk. Yeah, mate. Got the dog. Hang on, let me see. Can't see her, yeah. Just with the bottom paper, mate. How you guys going?
Yeah, good.
We might be getting back to training, you reckon?
Well, yeah, it looks like it's going to happen soon. So basically, yeah, that's why Greg's called this meeting.
How have you been coping, mate? You'd have withdrawal symptoms, wouldn't you? Should be going nuts.
Yeah, I know. No, it's Oh, well, what do you do?
Yeah, it's everyone's in the same boat, I suppose, so not much you
What
can
is
do.
going well?
Yeah.
Listen.
Just wanting to get back into it, like everyone.
Listen, just
Hello, hey, Sophie.
Hi, turn it off.
What time is it, Liz? Has he just got up? What the...
Yeah. She's slack. What can I say?
Alyssa always sleeps. She never wakes up.
Yes, Sienna would know.
Hi, Kayla.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Hello.
Hey, Maddie. Hey, Charles.
Hey, Charles. Hey, Maria.
Hi, Maria.
Oh, there's Kayla. Hi, Kayla.
Hello.
How are you? I just saw you now. Hello.
Hey, Jorge.
What are you doing?
Well, a few more coming on. Just a bit more time.
Hey, Gloria.
Hello, Sam. How are you?
Good. Hey, Bianca.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
How are you all going? How's family going?
Oh, good, good. And yourself?
Really good.
Yeah.
Enjoying staying home, doing not much. Just eating.
Oh, Mum, come get me.
You better quit. Better stop eating, Bianca. You're going to be running soon.
That's what I keep saying to Bianca. Hello.
It's just crap.
Hey, Valentina.
Hi, Sam. How are you?
Hey, George. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Quick. I don't.
I'll go. Keep going. Yeah. No,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
there.
Greg.
Hey, Greg. I've got this screen of people just
Okay, you can see everyone. We can't.
opening up. I'll take a photo. I'll show you. Hang on.
If you're on a laptop and you click at the top of your screen, there's like these two buttons, and if you click red here, you can see everybody.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take another one after. I've missed taking photos. Like,
Oh no, you know what that means when you get back.
Make up for it, Greg.
hi, Alicia. Hey, Daryl. Hey, Bella. Hey, Craig. Hey, Louise. Anne. We've got Anne there. We've got Andrew. We've got Maddie. Kayla. I can't see you.
Emily.
Eloise, how are you?
Kayla, being a clown as always.
Did you just wake up, Eloise?
Yes.
You look like you just woke up.
Correct.
Yes, it's obvious. How you going, Greg? Good?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. Just, I'm ready to go.
Cool.
Go.
How are you, buddy?
I think his audio is off.
Nice.
Good morning. Bella, how are you? Alicia?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Good, how he's going? Good?
Malik.
All right,
Hey,
listen,
Zora.
I'm going to mute everyone for now so we don't have too much background noise.
Hello.
All right. I'm going to mute everyone so that here we go. All right, hope everyone can hear me. I'm going to mute. I've muted you all. Sorry. It's more so that there's not too much talking, but at the end of the catch up, we'll go around. If anyone wants to say anything, just put your hand up and then we'll go from there. So look, number one, it's great to see everyone here. Hello to everyone. Steph, Livy, you just joined us. Jess, Laura, Tammy, Mick. We got Olivia there, Maddie, Leisha, Bella, Eloise, Anne, get off your phone. Bianca, Valentina, Chelsea, Kayla, Sienna, Georgie, Alyssa, half asleep, Brooke, and Betty. All right. Now, look, there's a couple of girls that can't join us, and I know Claudia's there in the background too, Summer, but great to see you all, number one. Hopefully, before it's too long, we'll see you in the flesh. Obviously, as you all know, this is a crazy situation we're living in, but everyone's doing their best to stay healthy, which is the main thing. Like, all of you are looking great. So, look, at the moment today, we were going to do a little bit of a training sort of thing, but the things are progressing so quickly, we thought we'd put that on hold because hopefully, fingers crossed, we might be on the pitch training in some way, shape or form very soon. Look, I'm not going to talk about anything club related today because I actually, at this stage, to be frank, I don't have anything about, you know, fees or this or that. So don't ask me, please, because I don't know myself. Look, just before we, I suppose, had to break up, I can tell you our uniforms were in and we're supposed to have the presentation night, but obviously between the, I think it was between a Monday and a Wednesday, pretty much things got shut down and the club's totally shut down. Everyone's been stood down, that's been getting paid. Obviously volunteers like us are still volunteers. So look, we'll see, hopefully we'll reopen soon. As it stands, I'm just going to cover quickly what the guidelines are at the moment, and then Sam and Andrew are going to talk about sort of the training approach going forward. But March 11th, which is next week, which is Mother's Day, just in case any of you... March 10th is Mother's Day. Sorry, March 10th is Mother's Day, but March 11th is the day after Mother's Day. So if you haven't forgotten, you've got a week to get ready, girls. The government is already released, as in the federal government's released certain guidelines from the Australian Institute of Sport about how they see the return to sport happening from a community level. Okay, so we're not talking AFL or A-League or any of that, we're talking NPL down, okay? However, those are just guidelines, and the reality is that the state government has to approve those guidelines and endorse them, and then then it's the FFV, and then it's obviously the club as well, okay? So it's not like, you know, just because Scott Morrison said this, it's going to happen straight away. So we need to, there's a bit of a process. I mean, obviously, I would imagine that if the state government says go, then the league will follow because everyone is probably itching to play like me. That's why I'm dressed in my gear, ready to go. The way we understand it is that hopefully from the 12th of March, now, whether it's that Tuesday or 12th of May. 12th of May, whether that Tuesday or whatever, we'll be able to train in groups of maximum of 10, and it's going to be non-contact training. So that means, you know, passing, shooting, headers, all that sort of stuff. Okay, so no tackling, no, you know, trying to maintain as much distance as possible. It's going to be very clear. Get to training, we do training, we go home. No mucking around, no standing around chatting. You know, hand sanitizers before training, after training, and we're very lucky. Andrew's going to supply some from Bostik for everyone. Andrew just put on the spot there. So we'll work out how that works. You know, whether we do groups of 3 groups of 10 or whatever we do, or 3 groups of 9 or 8, whatever. We'll make sure we do that. Without, needless to say, any spectating is going to have to be done at social distancing, like, you know, 1.5 meters apart. No handshaking, blah, blah, blah. No sharing of water bottles to Miller. So you've got to bring your own water bottle to Miller. I understand, providing the actual virus outbreak is contained, then within a period of time, whether it's 2 weeks or 3 weeks, we'll be able to move into full training and competition. Now, what that looks like, we don't know yet, but I understand from what I have heard and been told is going to be things like no change rooms, no halftime refreshments. Okay, so no oranges, that sort of stuff. Everyone's going to bring their own stuff. No sharing of water bottles, of course. Again, no handshakes. You know, minimizing contact as much as possible. And all of this depends on, obviously, the virus not breaking out any more than it is at the moment. So, needless to say, there's a lot of obviously personal and health issues at stake. So it's, you know, whilst we can have, again, guidelines, it's up to each family to to what they feel comfortable with. So we're not going to put anyone in a position where you must do this or you must do that. Okay. So we'll leave that for everyone to obviously assess as they need to. We can just give you the framework and go from there. So look, that's all from me. I'm going to now hand over to Andrew and Sam. And at the end, if you have any questions, just put your hand up and we'll just unmute one at a time because otherwise it gets too noisy. So Sam, Andrew, over to you guys. Thank you.
Okay. I might start, Andrew. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all well. And hello to all the families as well. Look, at this stage, we're going to work off the framework that we're going to start on the 12th of May. It may not work out that way, but that's what our planning is going to work towards. So basically, the message is start getting ready. Even if that date doesn't transpire within a week or two, it probably will. So you've got to be ready, start getting ready from now. Now, I'm hearing obviously there's going to be certain guidelines how we can come back and train. And so that does complicate it a little bit. But generally speaking, in a broader context, say past the first period, whatever guidelines they want us to train by, my general plan will be once we can commence training in a proper manner, we will train basically a warm-up, a passing drill, and then game. The rule book of doing certain drills and this and that, it's out the window. We don't have the time. You've got to look at the season as a sprint, not a marathon anymore. So we've got to start well. So that means we've got to get that game rhythm into us quickly as possible. So that will be our overall approach and strategy. But maybe in those first couple of weeks with these guidelines, we'll have to sort of work around that and see what we can come up with. So we don't contravene those guidelines, but we still try to build a game focus. So that might mean we might be having games, but in smaller groups. And then once those restrictions, if they ease, then we can just go basically full on 2 teams training, playing against each other, and pretty much with interventions from myself and Andrew or Greg as to, how we want to play. We were well on our way. I was really pleased with the girls, how you guys were going. But obviously now we've had this interruption, people sort of forget things and that sort of has to come back quickly. So that's why we forget the rule book and we just pretty much try to go into game mode as quickly as we can and we just learn on the run. That's how we're going to do it. It's not ideal. There's no previous season where this has ever happened. So we're the first. We're making it all up as we go. But the great thing is you guys are part of history in the sense that no people have ever gone through this. So to go through it is going to be great. And if somehow, we do well out of the season, and we're hopeful that we will, that'll be a great achievement in such a difficult period in, say, human history without, sort of putting too much pressure on it, but it'll be a great achievement. So I'm confident in all of you guys. Just reinforce the message, start getting ready. Even, if you're not doing much, start thinking more about it because it's coming. It's not far away. The rest of the world's sort of easing off on their restrictions, and I'm sure Australia's doing really well, so we're not going to be far behind. So, yeah, just be ready. I guess, yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say. Andrew, I'll pass it on to you.
I just want to know, did anybody count how many ums were in that?
I'm not sure, Mum. Come on, we all miss Sam talking. Leave him alone.
Except Tanisha.
Tanisha's working. She told me she's working this morning. I actually don't believe that.
No, she's working us, so she sent it to the group chat.
Andrew,
Go for it, Andrew. I'll pass you on.
Sam's been practicing that speech for all week. Yeah, guys, all I can do is follow up with, we will have hand sanitizer.
Whoa, nice.
And yeah, just make sure you're doing as much as you can in preparation for the season. So look, hopefully it'll be this week, but all we can do is follow the guidelines that we've been given. So hopefully, cross fingers, but yeah, be ready. Hit the ground running, as Sam said.
Just on the screen.
Any questions?
Yeah, if anyone's got any questions or concerns, and look, you don't feel comfortable in this forum as well, feel free to give us a call. Obviously, as I said before, everyone's going to feel comfortable with what's happening. But if you've got a question, sort of general now that will cover everyone, maybe just put your hand up and we'll unmute. And before then, we'll go one by one, perhaps, if everyone just wants to say a quick hello. You don't have to, but anyway. All right, so we'll start off. We'll start with you, Betty. You can say something first.
I don't know.
Hi, Betty.
Hello.
Hope you're doing well.
I don't know.
All right, you stay safe, and that's the main thing. So keep training. All right. I know you're very, very shy, so that's okay. Good to hear from you. Good to see you. Brooke, why don't you go next?
Hi, how's it going?
Very good. How's the hand sanitizer going?
Good.
Andrew, did you get the stickiness right?
We did. It's been hard work, but yeah, we got there in the end.
Too much liquid nails in there.
Clag,
yeah, that's it. Busting. Steph, you can be next.
Oh, I don't need to say hi.
Wow. All right. Sleepy Alyssa next.
Hi everyone. I hope you're having fun at home, as much fun as you can have.
Why are you still in your dressing gown?
Because I just woke up and I was studying last night because
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Why are you such a sticky beak?
I'm just being a sticky beak, yeah.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Sophie, Liz.
Hello.
Hi.
Nice to see
Oh, yes, indeed. Hang on, who's next here in my list? The one I always get wrong, but it's not Betty, it's Georgie.
Oh, hi. Well, I did some training for the past week, and yeah, I think I'm close to getting ready.
Good stuff. Work.
I was just going to ask, we want to know when George is going to shave his beard, because it's looking quite bushy there. But looking forward to seeing everyone again.
Peter, you might have missed it, but there's the girls are still supposed to wax my legs from last year because I had a with them. So maybe we can do a bit of a double waxing and shaving.
Oh, okay. That's my job.
Yes, Sienna, you'll talk, Sienna.
I am waiting. I got all the materials.
I'm here. Okay, good.
We can do that on Zoom.
Good to see you. Yeah. Yeah, that could be a horror show. All right, over to you, Sienna. So you've been the quietest I've ever heard you since, I don't know. So what have you got to say?
Nothing, to be honest. I just hope you're all having fun. I mean, distracting yourselves with something to do. I know I've been baking, so like I've been having some fun.
He's actually been working pretty hard. Every day she goes into the garage and does a bit of a training session of some sort. So I've actually been pretty impressed. Like, she's definitely, I can say, as soon as the season starts, she's going to be in pretty good shape.
Okay, don't hype me up too much.
Not too much.
I don't know if I can deliver.
Not too much, but yeah.
Good. Kayla, you're next.
Hey guys.
Hey, Kayla.
Hope everyone's been well and keeping busy. Me and my mum have been keeping ourselves.
My mum and I.
All right. My mum and I have been keeping ourselves busy. We've been playing tennis with each other.
Nice.
Excellent.
And jigsaw puzzles.
Jigsaw puzzles.
Yeah.
Good.
I hope
Good.
everybody's safe.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, miss you all.
Good to see you.
See you soon, I'm sure. All right. The loudest person in the team now, Chelsea. Here she is. Go, Chelsea.
Hey, Chelsea.
We still can't hear you, Chelsea, even though you're unmuted.
Oh, that's it.
What? I don't think your microphone's working. She's as loud as always. She can hear you. We're going to come back to you, Charles. Look at your microphone. Valentina's back. How are you, Val?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, mate. Good.
I hope everyone's well and keeping busy.
Yeah. You guys well?
Yeah. Oh, good.
Busy with the cleaning stuff, Jorge.
Yeah, pretty busy every day. Doesn't stop. Yeah, that's all right.
Good to see you guys. We'll see you soon, yeah?
No worries.
Stay safe. Cheers.
Hopefully.
All right, Bianca, you're sitting under the stairs somewhere. Are you, like Harry Potter style, where you live like Harry Potter under the stairs?
No. Yeah. Hi everyone. I hope everyone's safe and keeping busy, keeping fit as well. Trying not to eat as much.
Yeah.
Training a little bit. Yeah, I've been training a bit. Yeah.
Very good. Good to hear from you, Bianca and Gloria. All right, take care, guys. Stay safe.
You, Greg. Same to you, Greg.
Yeah.
Come and say hi.
So camera shy. See you soon, guys. All right, I'm gonna zoom over to Emily. Emily, you got a joke for us at least? Please tell us. Come on, then.
I don't got no jokes. What?
Always, guys.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. No, nothing. No comments, Emily.
No.
Any training?
No training.
No training at all.
Emily training.
Just really got to be fired up. Oh yeah.
All right, we're going to design special training for you to get you up to scratch. Sprints.
I know when I'm going to train.
All right, we'll see you guys soon. Look after yourselves. We'll move over to Eloise now and Craig. How are you guys?
We're good, thanks. How's everybody else?
Not bad, not bad. Oh, we've lost you. Damn it.
No, I got him.
We've lost someone.
No, it was Emily.
Oh, we lost Emily. Hey, Eloise, you good?
I'm good, thank you.
Right. How are you guys going with? How's school going with your? And look, you obviously don't go in, or how's that work?
We're just been doing heaps of like training sessions and stuff for school. So yeah.
Nice, nice. Well, keep well and keep practicing those skills, those hand skills. All right. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
See you soon, mate. Daryl and Bella, how you going, boys and girls? Sorry. Here we go. I'm muted now.
We'd like to give our 12 points to Billy. No, feels like Eurovision. Bella's been working on the rest and recovery part of her training regime. Yeah, she's very well recovered.
That's awesome.
That's a beauty.
Yep. Hey, it's a crucial part, Daryl.
I can't wait to get back there.
Can't wait. She's hanging out to get back there. Has been baking as well.
Too much.
We're gonna have a bake off. Or
Yeah, have a bake off. Maybe we need to do Green Gully Nailed It. That should be good.
Might have to do Green Gully MasterChef or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, good to see you guys. Bella, keep working on the rest of the recovery, all right?
It's not going to be an issue. I'm sure I can just keep watching Netflix.
That's a classic.
See you soon, guys.
Bye.
Nikki and Zora, how you going?
Good, thank you. Hope you're all well.
We're getting through.
That's good. That's good.
Doing lots of chemistry, mixing cocktails.
Less social activities, Zora. What's going on?
Well, I didn't think I'd survive this period, you know, social butterfly, but no, it's been good. Still working, so some sort of normality.
Just put the siren on and go for it.
Yeah, I've been trying to look out for Sam on the road, give him that nice hefty fine. Oh, that Sam.
Good to see
I'll
you.
just put it on Zach's account.
What's that?
I'll put it on Zach's account.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's impressed. He can hear you.
How are you, Zachy? Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Zach.
And I like that that photo that just went up, I think it was this morning.
Oh, with the little white suit, like a mini
Yeah, when he was a little baby.
I know, man. I thought I put a good photo on, but I got sledged instead.
Like a voice from nowhere. Where is he?
Yeah, can't you see me? I'm like a shadow in the mist, mate.
And how are you, Mickey? How are you?
Good.
Good.
You in rest and recovery mode as well?
Kind of. I've been training a bit, like in the basement and in the backyard, but yeah.
That much she's been training.
Oh, God.
All right, guys, we're going to move on. I'll see you soon. All right, hang on, Dick. Next person is the elusive Tamila. Tamila, what's with the hoodie?
Hi.
I can see there's a ball in the background there, Tammy. Are you going to do some tricks or something, or what?
Oh, no, I was training before. So, yeah.
Have you been drinking water, Tim Tam?
Me, no. I drink a lot of coffee. Coffee's good.
Well, so we're going to get, Greg, you got to get coffee to the game.
Yeah, bring me, you gotta make the frappe one where you like, it's like foamy. That stuff is good.
I want to buy a generator so we can like make lattes and stuff, all right?
Yeah, bring one of those. Yeah.
Good to see you, Tim Tam. We'll see you soon. All right?
Yeah, bye.
Ciao. Laura, how are you, Laura? Hang on. Here we go.
How are you?
Good,
There you
good.
go.
Hi.
Hi, Laura.
Hi, Dad.
Everyone's well.
Morning, everyone.
Well, we've lost Laura for a bit.
What was that?
I hope everyone's well and staying with you.
Same to you. Have you come out of under the covers?
No, not really.
I knew that.
Rest and recovery as well. That's everyone's gonna be very rested and recovered. That's the main thing. Good to see you, Laura and Jace. We'll see you soon, guys.
Thanks.
Ciao. Be good. Jess, you're next. Here we go, Jess. Hello, Jess.
How are you? I hope you're all well.
Good, good. How are you? How's that leg of yours? All better?
Yeah, all good.
There you go. See, blessing in disguise, maybe. Recovery from injury.
Yeah.
And how you been going, Jess? What have you been up to?
I've been training a bit with my brother.
Good. And the family's all well?
Yeah, they're all good. Yeah, we will. Thank you.
That's good to hear. Main thing is everyone's healthy. So stay safe and stay healthy. We'll see you guys soon, all right?
Yeah, see you soon.
Ciao. Thank you. Livy. Here we go. The most talkative person here. After Chelsea.
I'm probably not playing up too much because, to be fair, I have been a little bit. But yeah, hope you're not on too much of a homework grind for school and stuff.
Homework. Wow, I haven't heard that term before.
Guy.
Good to see you, Liv. Speak to you soon. Ciao. Oh goodness, Steph, you're up next. Hi, Steph.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good.
I'll give a cam space. Hope you guys are all safe.
Yeah. Very good. And you?
Yeah, we're good. We're all good.
How's your rest and recovery going? Good. Daryl, I love that term. I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, I've been doing some training and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good to hear. Good to hear. All right, we'll be back before you know it.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right, take care. See you soon, guys. Claudia, Kappa. Kappa, how are you, Kappa? What's happened to the hair? It's gone all down.
Pardon?
Your hair's gone all down. It's usually a little bit up.
Yeah, it's because I washed it.
Ah, fair enough. So, same as my hair. My hair's just falling out. That's all.
Hey, Joe, you were pretty quick. You walked to the shop and back and still
What's
got
that? What's that, mate?
You were pretty quick. You walked your dog to the shop.
Yeah.
Came back
No,
and
that was the end of the walk, mate. I just made it in time.
Okay. Hey, when are we going to see the illustrious Teresa Caparelli appear?
She might make a guest appearance, like once the season actually starts. She's not into the hard work, taking the training and, the hard yards.
She
just
comes for the glory. She comes for the glory.
Diana wants to say hi to her.
Who does?
Diana.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'll make sure she makes it at least for a few of the games. She reckons she's retired from soccer.
Why? She got sick of the red cards?
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh. It's the Italian blood. All right, Claudia, Joe, good to see you guys. I'll see you soon. Stay safe.
Stay safe.
You too.
Alicia, how are you?
Hi.
Good.
Good. How are you?
Good. How are you going?
Yeah, good. Just
Sophie,
been
how are you?
binge watching TV shows with my mom. Baking. I've been working out a little bit, and yeah, I hope everyone's safe and keeping busy. And yeah, that's it. Bit of boring. But yeah, we do.
How's school going? Year 11, right?
Year 12.
12, sorry, I should say, yeah.
Oh, to be honest, I've been loving it because like all the assessments are online, so you just get to use your notes and just basically cheat. So it's really good. I've told you well. Yeah, so it's really good. I actually like it.
Yeah, I've been cheating in all my
Alicia, this is being recorded, by the way. I should have told you. So hopefully the school doesn't get this. Right?
That's alright.
Well, good to see you. All right, stay happy and keep studying. All right, we'll see you soon.
I will. Bye.
Now, before we go back to Chelsea, we're going to have Maddie. So, Maddie, how are you, Maddie? Good to see you.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Maddie. How you going?
Good. How are you?
What have you been up to?
Not much. I've done a bit of training, sleeping. Very important.
Sounds like rest and recovery as well.
Yeah.
Your dad tells me you have been doing some training. I was speaking to him the other day. He said you've been doing all right, actually, Maddie. So don't undersell yourself. Have you broken anyone's leg yet?
Not yet.
Good.
Planning too soon, though.
Planning too soon. Wow. Okay. Well, we'll see you soon, all right? We're going to go back to Chelsea now. Hopefully, Chelsea, you've worked out your microphone issues. Here we go, Chelsea. You're on. Hang on. Here we go. Chelsea, are you there? Nah, we can't hear you, Chelsea. It's like being at a game. We can't hear you anyway. Don't worry. But it's good to see you, Charles. Where was that cat? What's that cat's name? Where we go? Was it Rusty?
No. You say it, Seth. Rossi.
Rossi. Hello, Rossi the cat. Okay. All right. Well, I think Sam, Andrew, did you want to say anything else before we close off? And like I said, anyone has any questions, say hello. I'm going to unmute everyone, so it's going to be a bit noisy in a minute. But just from us, great to see you all, really. We have missed you all. But we'll be back before we know it. It is unprecedented, but we got to do what we got to do. Main thing is stay healthy and stay well. So sleep and recover. I'm unmuting everyone now.
Just a quick question from me.
Yes.
Tanisha's iPhone joined.
Hi, Tanisha. Sorry.
That should work.
Am I on? Or Tanisha?
You're on, Nick. Go, Zora, you're on.
Sorry, just a question. Look, you might have covered it before, and I know there's a lot of uncertainty, but just in terms of the routine, if the kids start training again, are we looking at the normal training days of Mondays and Wednesdays as it was, or are we doing, so we don't, even that, we don't have any plan in place?
Zora, what I said before, Zora, was that there's a few steps. Obviously, the state government's got to give clearance, then the FFV, and then the club.
Yeah. So if for instance, they all pass, they've given the all clear, I was just wondering if you had an idea of, what our plans would be moving forward. All that's approved.
I dare say we'll go to what we're supposed to be doing Mondays and Thursdays.
Okay.
Okay, but in the initial stages where we are limited to a maximum of 10 people,
yes,
we might end up doing, say, 3 groups of 8 or 3 groups of 9, and Sam might take a group, Andrew will take a group, I'll take a group, and it might mean that we actually train at weird times, like at 5 o'clock or 5:30. Just for the first 2 or 3 weeks, whilst before we go to the next stage. But I think once we go to the full training competition, we'll probably go back to what we were supposed to be doing from the start, which is Mondays and Thursdays.
Okay, that's all right. Thought maybe just a rough idea, planning ahead, with obviously some working and
It's a good question. I mean, look, one of the, I suppose, advantages of this shutdown has been that all the pitches have had an amazing recovery because they haven't, like from a training pitch perspective, they're going to be in top shape. So we're lucky on that front, I've had a bit of rain, a bit of sun. So I haven't been at the club since we shut down, so I don't know what it looks like, but I imagine they're still maintaining things. So
yeah, good. Okay.
No worries. Thanks. Hey,
Thank
Katie. Want to say hello? Yeah, hang on.
Wait.
Hang on.
Wait.
Can you hear me now?
Now we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm getting home early, so I'm able to go on this lovely Zoom call.
Are you at Macca's? Where are you? Are you hiding in the storeroom?
Yeah, this is where I eat my food on my breaks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Very good.
I managed to make it. Did I miss out on any important info?
We'll send you a recording, but hopefully we'll take a training in 2 weeks' time, within 2 weeks.
Okay. Oh my God, Eloise dyed her hair.
It is Alyssa's doctor.
I've noticed that.
Tanisha.
Yeah.
Have you been doing lots of rest and recovery?
Actually,
or actual training?
I've done a bit of rest. With ball work, I haven't done ball work, but I have done my exercises and my cardio.
Okay, that's good.
Me and Tanisha have that diet app. Trying to become skinny queens.
First
hi, Josie. I see Josie too. I'm just going to say hi to everyone.
Hi, Tanny. I miss you.
Miss you.
I think Sam said first training session back, we're going to do a 10K run timed. So everyone,
Look, Greg, meetings are supposed to be a serious likeness, not jokes, okay? That's very funny.
Nothing. Anyway, all right. Well, good to see you. Sam, Andrew, do you want to say anything else before we close off?
No, all good. Just hopefully we'll see soon.
Yep.
Just say, get ready. Be ready. Be on standby. Start getting ready. That's all I've got to say. And goodbye, everyone.
Last but not least, I don't know if you've got the notice, it says, but there is a YouTube channel we started up. I'm sort of uploading some videos from last year as well now. I've been sort of focusing on my phone and uploading some videos from last year. So if you jump onto YouTube under, I think Triple G 2020, I think it's called. So yeah.
And Greg,
yeah, you got 66 subscribers. Yeah, you're famous already.
No.
We're going to film games on that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
It'll be good.
All right.
I've still got the final video from last year. So
You can upload it onto that.
yeah, I can edit it because there's like some moments where like the camera's not in angle, but yeah, I can do that.
You know, some people on this call might not enjoy watching that video, Tenny.
Pardon?
Some people on this call might not enjoy watching that video.
No.
Oh, Pepper. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. Okay, guys. Well, thank you, everyone, for making time. You look all awesome and great to see you again. All right. We'll see you. Hopefully, see you in about a week's time somehow. All right. We'll be in touch.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.